And again, the only way to win is to place your opponent inside the casket and close the lid. These two face to face. Patrick?
Get out of there, buddy.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
You might as well stay back here, kid. Patrick's getting out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame him. As the Wendigo now on the apron. Barking orders.
Whoa. Carver going for Wendigo, but the Mongrel cut him off.
There's many things you don't do, and one of them is take a shot at the Wendigo, a surefire way to awaken the monster of the Mongrel as these two trade back and forth with chops. Shot to the midsection from Carver, looks to power up the big man. Airplane spin as the Mongrel makes his way back to his feet. Saito suplex from the leader of the Kill Crew. Drop kick.
Unbelievable athleticism from this monster, the Mongrel.
And I promise you, if it's not nailed down, it is going to be put to use as the Mongrel and the Carver trading blows on the outside area. Not sure if I'd get my hands that close to either one of these men.
No kidding.
Oh,
going into the crowd. Patrick, I know you don't want to get close, but somebody's got to make sure these fans don't get hurt.
Clubbing blow from the Carver and another one. Mongrel back on his feet, now being drugged to the ringside area. Giving chase.
Oh, goodness.
These two a long way away from the commentary area.
Keep them that way. Now, Carmen, I know you've been here a little bit longer than me. I know you've seen a lot of casket matches here in New South. Have you ever seen something as sadistic, as vile as two competitors such as the Carver and the Mongrel facing off in a match like this at the same time?
It's a tried and true tradition here at New South Pro Wrestling. The casket match has been a staple as we see the Mongrel going to the midsection, now a stiff right to the Carver. Think back over the years of the matches we have seen. Kinsey Page versus Masha Slamovich. Brandon Williams versus Trevor Eon. Whisper in the wind, misses. The Mongrel's big frame comes crashing down to the cold, hard concrete floor. Folks, that padding has no give at all, trust me. You can sense the entire mood in this room has changed at the beginning of this main event. We're witnessing a horror show come to life. Like Freddy versus Jason performed in the round.
Literally about to say the same exact thing.
As the last Prince of the Death Match sends Mongrel face first into the apron. These two with their hands wrapped around each other's throats. I will say very conspicuous in her absence is Mother Endless, who issued the marching orders for the Carver. She wants the Mongrel's head on a silver platter.
But that's the faith that she has in her Carver.
Neck breaker over the top turnbuckle.
The Carver does the bidding for Mother Endless. All she has to do is point her finger and say go, and the Carver does her bidding.
And the Carver, speaking of bidding, demanding that the referees hold open the lid of the casket. Looks like the Carver's had enough, wants to put away the Mongrel. Rob, I want to thank you to your service here on the broadcast team. I want to thank you even more for providing me a human shield as the Mongrel doing everything he can to brace himself from going inside the casket.
I love you, buddy, but if they get any closer to me, act like I won't throw you in front of me.
Well, too close for comfort. My God.
I want to thank our camera girl, Autumn, for being our human shield right now.
Autumn may be qualified for hazard pay after this, going back and forth. And now the Carver gouging the eyes of the Mongrel, who's looking for some sort of solace inside the ring away from the casket. Unfortunately, drapes himself across the middle rope. Easy pickings for the Carver.
Now just choking out the Mongrel with his ripped up t-shirt.
The Carver, so sadistic, wants to feel the life leave the body of the Mongrel. He wants the pleasure of knowing that he did it. Now snapmare takeover from the Mongrel. Now turnabout is fair play. Some sadistic poetry going on right now. Back body drop from the Carver. Able to create a little bit of distance, at least momentarily. While this may be all well and good at the moment, you cannot lose sight of the plot. You want to do as much damage as possible, clearly. But at the end of the day, you have to put your opponent in the casket, which is a long way away from that ring.
But just as you said, the damage that needs to be done.
Uranagi into the backbreaker.
The damage required to send your opponent into the casket. This is a lot different than winning by pinfall. You have to utterly dismantle your opponent to the point of incapacitation.
And that thrust kick may have done the job as the Mongrel now looking to put away the Carver. The casket door is open. Definitely a sense of discomfort growing here on stage from officials and the broadcast team alike. The Mongrel looking to put away the Carver. The Carver still showing signs of life, connects with a right to the jaw.
Just throwing heavy shots.
Haymakers back and forth, headbutt from the Mongrel. Oh! Caught between a rock and a hard place, and the Mongrel just shifted the ring.
Sends himself right into the hard place.
Oh, low blow from the Carver. By any means necessary.
It's all legal. Every single bit of it. Whatever you gotta do to win this sadistic match.
I mean, call it what it is. It may be a huge, well, for lack of a better term, a huge no-no. But in this match, no disqualifications. Unfortunately, there's nothing our officials can do as the Carver sends the Mongrel back into the ring, looking to inflict a little more punishment. It's okay, Rob. You can breathe.
I'm trying.
We're not out of the danger zone yet. The headbutt of his own from the Carver.
And you know, if either one of these landed a single headbutt on a normal competitor, it could be lights out. But look at them just going back to back, inflicting damage on themselves to hurt their opponent.
How often do we see the Mongrel lifted mid-air like that?
I don't know if I've seen it.
I can count them on a single hand. It's been zero. It's been zero, Rob.
You don't even need the single hand for that, Carmen.
As I show my broadcast partner how to make a zero with your hand. The Carver, again, choking the Mongrel. In comes the Wendigo.
Anything for her monster.
Oh my God!
Wendigo's laid out.
Look at the Mongrel. Look at the Mongrel right now.
This is bad.
Yeah, I'm already looking at the exits.
Yep.
Full head of steam from the Mongrel. Thrust kick again. Square to the jaw of the Carver. Double stomp to the chest. Mongrel just looking to inflict as much punishment as possible now.
Cannonball into the Carver.
The Carver, who made his way out of retirement at the behest of Mother Endless, may be being sent back packing to New Jersey in a casket. Carver's inside, but again, you have to close the lid. You have to close the lid, Rob.
Carver's fighting back. Carver's fighting back. He's
close.
trying to get the hands up.
Carver doing everything he can. And a boot right to the jaw of the Mongrel. Mongrel on shaky legs now.
Just tearing the casket apart to get out.
I'm telling you, they're breaking everything in sight. It's like a kaiju battle come to life as the Mongrel sent once again flying off the stage. And the Carver menacingly standing on the apron, stalking the Mongrel. You see the gears turning, and you have no idea what is on the sick, twisted, sadistic mind of the Carver. He wants Mongrel on his feet.
The hell is the Carver calling for here?
Carver charges in. Big splash, but I think their heads may have hit, Rob. I think their heads may have collided.
Carver still got the better of it.
Back up on his feet. Now with the Mongrel in his grasp, powers him up. Could be going for a tombstone on the floor.
Oh,
Good God Almighty!
Holy hell!
You have got to be freaking kidding me, Rob. A tombstone to the floor. And now the Carver is going to have to drag the cold, lifeless body of the Mongrel across the distance of the ringside area up to the stage and into the casket if he wants to win this match.
The problem as we get deeper into the deep waters of this contest, just as you said, the further away you are, the more energy you're having to exert to get your opponent closer to the casket itself.
It's a risk you take.
We're seeing that right now.
Obviously, you want to inflict damage on your opponent, but you have to be very mindful of placement.
We're seeing the Carver with that same struggle right now, trying to get the Mongrel in position.
The gears are turning for the Mongrel. Oh my God, a curb stomp. And now the lid has been removed. The Carver barking orders at the officials.
He's got the Mongrel in.
Dangerous position if you're the Mongrel.
Mongrel's fighting back. Here comes the Wendigo!
Wendigo! With a shot to the face of the Carver. Seems to rejuvenate the Mongrel, bring new life into the monster.
Rear naked chokes applied. You can see the life leaving the body of the Carver.
Carver is fading. Now into the casket. The lid is closed. The Mongrel wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,
One monster falls and only one remains standing. That monster who prevailed on this dark evening is the Mongrel.
My God, what a main event for Money Talks. On behalf of Rob Weathers, I've been Carmen Michael. The Mongrel calling for a mic. It's got to be important.
So proud of you. That was your toughest challenge. Your job's so proud of you. You defeated what no one's ever defeated. You did it. You did it. Anniversary.
Anniversary.
Oh my God! Did he just say Monster's Ball?
I'm gonna kill you.
The Mongrel issuing the challenge to Cruel Anniversary 9 Monsters Ball match. The ball is in Cruel's court to see if he accepts. Want to thank you so much for watching the best in the South. This has been Money Talks.